So this is a dashboard look like. And now you can filter Alan. So this is what his task look like. And this is Bella. It's about the days of the status, work in progress, completed, and also about all the details, including the time total 37. And then this is Cora as a reviewer and to review Bella, and this is Alan reviewer. So for example, Alan review Bella would have this many. This is including everybody. And this is, for example, when this is 2025, so this would be a new task. Let's go back to here. This is a task look like. And also you can come to here, you can search. Confirmation, new task is submitted. Put the financials into investor A. So this is the date, due date, and the request date here. We're going to add use attachment. Okay. It's just this is the attachment with this task. Input new tasks from weekly cash flow. You here. We add the title weekly. You don't have to fill everything that will be changed. The date. Or we can do this. And we due date. Okay. It's executive role. So we have now 3 tasks here. We're going to submit for review. Everything here. We can add attachment here if we want. That still changes. That shows they get changed. So we're going to submit for review. And once this is submit for review, we're ready for review work in progress. We're going to do the same thing and submit everything for review. The task is submitted. So task is annual audit. So it shows these 3 tasks is ready for review. So we can approve. Just say looks good. Reject this weekly testing rejection. To approve this one. So you can tell email comes here and said this one is approved. The comments here. This one is back to your stage, testing rejection, new task. So this one is approved. So next step is we are going to refresh everything. We got this completed, we got this completed, and I got this one working. So we're going to submit a review one more time. Okay, so this weekly cash flow is back here. So we are going to approve. So once this is approved, we got this email says, okay, it's approved. It shows everything approved. And now what we're going to do, we're going to make it recurring. We're going to turn this on. It says it's recurring. Make sure you save the changes and the intervals. So when we make sure we have interval, we have prepare time, and then we are going to save the change. Once the change is saved, we are going to make this save the changes. We want to make it to be annual. We'll make this one save changes. So we have this save change and do refresh one more time. They're all gone. Then when we come non-quarterly refresh, we have everything common here, and we have all this common here already. Okay, now we are going back to the new task. We are going to make this interval, this save change. Okay, all these new tasks, they became recurring. And now this one is gone. And we are going to be the quarterly. And then we are going to refresh. And this is our quarterly financials, Century Investor. So this is the one right here. So submit for review to make different type of situation. Weekly, and we're going to submit for review again. Submit for review. Reject, testing, rejection, go. And we're going to approve this, no comment. And we're going to approve this one. And then this one is prepared. We have this rejection, testing, rejection, 3. And then we're going to approve. So this one is February 27th. So these are the due dates. Once we refresh everything, so this one automatically change the due dates to be next year because the interval is 365 days. And from status not started because it's already a new due date. And then so we are going to see the tasks look like we have completed working space. Not because we need to decide which day we'll close our quarter. So let's see, we close our quarter like today, 3/11. A new date tomorrow. And we're going to test. We missed the date today already. We're going to test. Done. We'll have the conditions. It will start to run. You will slowly see all these tasks. Easy to identify. This is what it will look back in the back. Originally, we have the table look like this, and now we have like this. Refresh. Because I delayed 1 minute, so it will start happening. Sometimes you don't want to give your team enough time to post a message to tell them, hey, I give like 1 minute to wait. Normally you could do 3 days, but for testing we do 1 minute. Going to refresh. You can tell everything is not sent except this work in progress, because if they don't finish everything on time,